Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 36 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. Today, Wandering Trader stopped by, so I figured I'd see what he's got going on. Looks like he's got a decent trade for emeralds and ender pearls, and I think we have like a lot of ender pearls. So I might... Oh, yeah. Oh, that's it? That's all you'll... Rude. Hyper rude. But still, 10 emeralds, I'll take it. Nothing. How about leather? Am I cool on leather? Is there like a recipe for leather that's like also not great. I mean, drying time, sure. Could do the cow thing. Drying basins. Drying basins are doable. Can I make the mechanical drying basin at this point? I feel like the answer is yes. We've made all these things, right? So yeah, we could totally do that if we wanted to as well. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. I don't like desperately need emeralds, but I always feel like you should grab them if you can kind of deal. Like, hey, you know, if you can, cool. I'm just saying. So, hey, between episodes, the pack updated. It's now version 1.1. A bunch of stuff, quest-wise, gave me some rewards. So I got a handful of things. I got item transporters. I got a peat generator. I actually got a basic energy cube. Came from the quest where you have to generate 10,000 FE. So, like, way back, like, 20 episodes ago, I would have gotten that. Wolf's Sushi, which looks delicious. I think that's a nod to me. So I'll take it. I've also been growing more force planks so that we can continue making more force liquid. Also, the generator coils now produce more RF by default. So more RF production from these generator coils. In addition, the biodiesel recipe got fixed-ish. So it was supposed to double, but then it turns out the mixer can't work that way. So now what happens is it doubles, or it doesn't double, but they gave it so that force-infused biodiesel like just lasts longer and does more in machines. So if we take a look here at the diesel generator, you'll see biodiesel 2 millibuckets per tick, force-infused biodiesel 1 millibucket per tick, stress capacity 22. Stress capacity is now 64 for force-infused biodiesel. So definitely an improvement over what it was before. So that's good stuff. So just a couple tweaks and changes. I also made it a point to break the... this thing over here. I broke it so that like we'd have the proper amount of capacity now. So if you look, each one of these guys is producing 6,000 stress units. So the 18,000 that we're getting here is the accurate number now. Generators also produce more stress units, I think, than they did before. I think before this was like 2,000? No, it was like 3,000, right? So now it's like 6. It's a lot better. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to try to like be a little bit more conservative with my force-infused biodiesel. So biodiesel's not hard to come by, but force-infused biodiesel is a slightly different story. Now that said, I could absolutely... we don't really have any extra tanks. That's okay, I'll get one. We could absolutely... See, we got some there. Do a better job with them. But, yeah, you know. There's ways we could improve it. Oh, you need steel plates now? Is that, like, a thing? That can't be right. That can't be right. That's got to be a bug. I'm going to go report that bug. That said, I'm curious if I can quickly knock some of these out. Ooh, quest complete, machine augments. Can I stick these in here? Because remember, this thing's only using, like, 10 RF a tick? I mean, now it's at 40. It's got to be better, right? That's got to be better. Yeah, we definitely want, like, a faster pyrolyzer. Because this thing's a little bit slow. It's not horrible, but it's not what I would call fast, right? So that's been my trick. I've been, like, doubling my tanks, basically, by doing that. Yeah. So what did I want to work on today? I think I was going to do just a little bit of a sidebar to work on some Ars Nouveau stuff. I would like some things with Ars Nouveau. You can see I expanded a little bit of how I do tree farming over here. Decided to toss these in. I might automate a tree farm. So, like, part of me wants to automate the flux-infused bit of things, but we'll see. I'm not sure. I haven't decided yet. So, like, right now I just set up a basic sprinkler, which helps grow things a little bit faster. I did add a section over there. See it? of dirt that might become a tree farm or something else. I haven't decided. But let's do a little bit of Ars Nouveau today, just because I want to. Is that fair? Number one, the whole thread system with Ars Nouveau is really cool. You can also get some really decent armor with it, so that's nifty. Yeah, overall, super fun, right? Is there anywhere I can... So you are a head slot. I guess that's these two, right? I do like having those two superstitious hats going on. We only have one pair of feet, which stinks. We should have 2 pairs of feet. No, we shouldn't. I'm kidding. But still, yeah, anyway, engineer's goggles. You can go in there for now until I need you. I need a bigger backpack soon, right? Probably. Oh, you know what I should do, actually? Yeah, no, you into here. Cool. Yeah, just keeping this thing filled with force logs. I mean, like... What I should really be doing is automating this whole thing start to finish, but eventually. Oh, hello, he went invisible. So yeah, let's take a look at Ars Nouveau today. I wanna get a quick summary of the types of things I might want. Now, clearly when we go to the moon, we're gonna have to wear a spacesuit, right? But when we're not in the moon, it would be smart to wear some armor. Now, I haven't had a huge problem with needing armor, so I think what I'll probably do is I would go for the armor that is like more gives you better magic and less gives you better protection, right? Which I'm suspecting is the sorcerer's one, right? That's going to be versus the battle mage. So like sorcerers versus battle mage. If we check the Warren notebook, which I think we have somewhere, maybe in here. Where is the Warren notebook? What is that? I don't want to know. That's Dictionary of Spirits. Why can't I find a Warren notebook? I know I have one, don't I? Didn't I have a Warren notebook? Oh, well, we can get one, right? I mean, we do have that one mod that does the things, but meh, whatever. So, remember, like, we've got the whole magical equipment section. Bunch of good items to get there. Familiars, we could have armor and perks, right? So threads is like the big deal. Armor upgrading, right? That's cool. Magical armor. There, that's the chart I'm looking for. Thread tiers. Okay, so like, yeah, each set of armor has its own unique thread slots. And the threads are more effective based on which one you get. So the gist of this mod and its armor is that there's like armor that's better protective but less modifiable, and armor that's more modifiable but less protective, right? So yeah, so like you can see there what you get. That's the sorcerer's gear, right? And then there's the arcanist's gear, which has better armor. That's like, I think this is like leather armor and this is like iron armor, and then finally you get like diamond armor. But I might be wrong, but that's the gist. So let's get ready to make that armor so that we can have better mana, and then also learn some spells so I can like zip around the world and like do some cool things, projectile torches, all that good stuff. I'll be back in a minute once I'm ready. So I think what I'm going to make, and this is what I think I usually do anyway, is I'm going to make the sorcerer's feet, but I'm going to make the arcanists, which is like the middle tier armor, for the rest of it, so that I get 4 tier 3 upgrade slots. Does that sound cool? So I'll get a tier 3 upgrade slot once I get to tier 3 boots, right? Like even tier 2 gives me the same number of upgrade slots in the middle there. So I think that that's the way to do it, right? And that's what I'm going to do. Cool. So let's get started. All right, so making the first batch of armor is pretty easy peasy. So we're going to need 16 of these in total. 4 in each hopper. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can do, well, not that. I always forget armor like equips itself, doesn't it? It doesn't go into your, there you go. Sweet. Okay, and then once you've got the tier 1 version of them, you can upgrade them to tier 2 with 2 blaze rods, it looks like. Now that's the same for everything, I believe. Yes. And then to tier 3, it's an emerald, a proto-chorus, and a protective fabric. So these 2 I know we can get. The proto-chorus looks like it needs quantum fluid and mineral berries. Now we have mineral berries, so that's doable. Quantum fluid is just liquefied source, which is like a quest that we're on right now. So maybe we should consider that. Now, how am I for blaze rods? Not terrible. Now, we do have the blaze data model. That's right. I should be running this guy. I forgot about him. That's what I should be doing. Right? Because you can get me blaze rods pretty easy peasy, right? Yes, you can. Boom. Look at that. Stack of blaze rods. Is that some quests that just got done? Ooh, yay, armor. Mob farming and me. I got some random rewards here. Zombie prediction. I will take, I guess, zombie flesh? I can't think of, like, I don't care about anything else, right? That seems cool. And then I got an Enderman prediction. Oh, I can get end crystals from that. I guess so, because I have plenty of ender pearls? Sure, why not? Cool. And then there's a bunch. Alright, so these guys go away, you're done. You could make me more blaze rods if you want, I guess. I'm not gonna turn that down. Cool. Okay. Now you, 1, 2, 3, 4, can upgrade these guys to tier 2. What do you mean no? Oh, that's right. It's only only 2 blaze rods. Ooh yeah, even easier. How are we doing for source? Not terrible. Go swap some of this out. Wonder if I can get that, like, source teleporty dude yet. That would be cool. Where's that source teleporty dude? Source relay. Collector, splitter, warper. That's what I need. I need popped chorus fruit. Chorus fruit I can get from chorus flowers, which I can get probably after going to the end, is what it looks like. Yeah, I don't foresee myself getting this without going to the end. Yeah, looks like I have to go to the end. Oh well. That's okay. Alright, did I do this already? Yes, yes. No recipe found. What did I do wrong here? Oh, I did. Yeah, duh. Boy, Dyer's brain ain't working yet. There we go. Cool. So this is tier 1. This is tier 2. This is tier 2. That's going to be tier 2. Not enough source nearby. Makes sense to me. Sweet. Okay. So let's look into getting this liquefied source stuff. Because clearly that's going to be, like, you know, a good time here. And then we can look into the threads we might want. So let's take a look at the threads. For example, allows you to jump higher, increases how far you can fall before taking damage. I probably want that one. Saturation of food. I mean, that doesn't sound terrible. Grants an additional stack of looting. I always like the Drigme ones. Grants an increasing amount of spell damage each level. Deals damage with spells, heals you for 20%. Increases the speed of the player by 20% and grants step assist. Wouldn't be terrible. Chilling, undying. Decreases the amount of fall damage taken by a percentage, stacks with feather enchantment. I might want that, we'll see. Elytra, maximum mana is always kind of a nice one to have. Cool. I might want that thread of repairing. We'll see. So those are some of the threads I wouldn't mind having. But first off, that gets me some mana, which is cool. I like that. Let's take a look at... Do we want to... Let's grab just a few spells. Like, I definitely want Leap, right? Like, is that the one I want? Is that a tier 1 spell? Break. So I definitely want Conjure Mage Light, because I always like that. Is it Leap? Because there's like 2 of them, and I always forget which one's which. Launches the target in the direction they're looking. Amplification will increase. And then there should be Amplification. Then there's also Amplify 2 and 3 from Too Many Glyphs. So there's a bunch of other glyphs we can get too, which is cool. Is there anything else that I super duper want right now? I think we get Break by default. We also get Damage by default. I mean, there's a lot of stuff, right, that we could probably take advantage of. Interact, item pickup, knockback, launch. Launch. Yeah, between launch and the other one, I always mix up which one's which, but I think it's Leap is what I want, not launch. Yeah, Leap launches you in the direction you're looking. So Amplify we should get. Is there anything in here 2 glyphs that we like absolutely want to get right now? Conjure Water might be fun. Exchange might be nice too. Grow would probably be cool. Yeah, wouldn't we want Grow? I feel like we would want Grow. Then we can stop using Bone Meal on things. That sounds fun. Heal is maybe not a bad idea. What's Infuse do again? Eh. Sense Magic, Slow Fall, Smell, Twin Shear. I think that's good enough for now. Yeah, that'll be a good handful of things to get. So we just need a lantern and a torch and then 3 levels. And remember, you know, we've got levels over here. So we can kind of... Maybe I should put... Let's put the scribes table right underneath our experience obelisk. How smart is that, huh? Yeah, that's what's up. Okay. And then if I want Mage Light, for example, I can do this. So what I think I have to do is Mage Light, select, and then drop, drop, and then he's going to make it. Poof. Awesome. And as a reminder, the more spells you learn, the more mana you'll get. So, like, I'll probably unlock a bunch of these off camera. So we're going to need Air Essence and 3 Wilden Wings. Do we have any Wilden Wings? Not really. That might be easier said than done. Right? I haven't seen Wildens yet. And they're definitely not spawning in my mob spawner. So I think we should do a ritual to summon Wildens. Does that sound like a plan? I feel like that sounds like a plan. Should be able to do that. Oh, we need more source gems. Okay, not a problem. I can make that happen. Cool. Alright, so while that's cooking, let's get our ritual thingy. That word I can't pronounce. Okay. And then I think all we need to do is... There's all kinds of rituals, right? Summon Wilden. Summons a random variety of Wilden monsters for a short duration while random with Wilden Spike, Wilden Horn, and a Wilden Wing. It'll summon the Wilden Chimera, which is a boss fight, and it's destructive, so don't do it on your, you know, don't do it in a safe place. Yeah, it's bad. It's going to blow up blocks. It'll destroy the blocks around the ritual brazier thingy. So anyway, that's one recipe for the Wilden dude, but there's an alternate Wilden summon, and that is this one. So it looks pretty doable. I just need to make an iron sword, a lapis block, and why don't we have any vexing? Does it need to be vexing? I I guess so. There you go. Should have gotten that grow. What's grow again? Glyph of grow. 5 bone blocks, 3 seeds, and an earth essence. There we go. And grow requires 5 levels. Oh, I need the EXP before I start it. Okay. Boop, boop, and boop. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up, how about like number 1 can be projectile harm. And then number 2 can be touch grow. Number 3, actually no, that should have been projectile harm still. So projectile harm. And number 2 will be touch grow. And then number 3 will be projectile mage light. And that's cool. Controls, keybinds, key. Z is doing a hotbar, swapper, open hotbar force belt. I don't know what either of those things are, but now that's, there we go, much better. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Cool. Okay, so now we should be good to upgrade you. Provided that we do this. And then the Wilden dude. Awesome. And future ritual summons we can do with other stuff. So I think we just awaiting activation, right? How do we activate it again? Do we have to like click it or something? Once activated, ritual can only be augmented. To activate the ritual, interact with Brazier with an emptier hand. Boom. Now it's running. Cool. There's the flying kind I need. Cool. Hey, we got 3 of the drops that I wanted, so that's cool. And we got some other drops too, which is also cool, right? So we could use Wilden Horns now to make, like, you know, another one of these cheaper, right? Not you. So if we want to do that again, we could do this with the Wilden Horns now. Yeah, see, we have a bunch of those. Cool. I should probably eat. Now, I should repair with mana, right? If I'm not mistaken, these things will repair themselves with mana. So that'll be cool. And then that's pretty neat. Easy peasy, right? I think I'm going to repair my tools real quick. Oh, Squish showed up. Hey, buddy. Oh, man, you're a big one. All right, I'm going to do a little off camera, and then I'll be back. All right, so looks like next up we can get Leap now, because we've gotten what we need. So it's going to be you with you 3. Nice. That's what I was really after, is Leap, because you guys know that's a fun spell. So let's get, should we want that to be, maybe that can be 3. So that, let's make self leap. Three. Self leap. Cool. And then 4 can be projectile mage light. Cool. All right, so then we do that. Oh, that's what I'm looking forward to. All right, now for the next big one for me, which will be not AoE, amplify. Yeah. So that is going to be amplify is just a diamond pickaxe, which I think I can probably manage to make, right? I don't think that's a problem. Boom. Cool. So amplify 1. Boom. That's cool. And then we can throw a few leaps in there. That might even be too much. Oh yeah, that's how we want to get around our island now. Ow, not enough mana. Just got to be careful with mana. Like, we don't want to overdo it. I might even just, like, one amplify it. Would that be cool? I feel like that's even a little bit better for me. That's pretty cool right there. I'm down with that, right? Sweet. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So that's a bunch of good stuff. So now that we've got leap and amplify and grow is all covered, let's look at getting our tier 3 stuff with the proto chorus, which, by the way, what else can we do with proto chorus? It's mostly for armor upgrades, it looks like. Can also lead to ender drawers, which is cool. It can be squeezed for crystallized chorus chunks and some liquid chorus, which is cool. That's neato. Crouch to teleport or scroll through locations. Oh, that's kind of neat. I might want to try that thing out. What can we do with this liquid chorus? This stuff. Nothing too crazy. All right, cool. But, so yeah, quantum fluid and liquefied source. So this is definitely a thing for us to... Oh, hey, look, we get all kinds of goodies. I'll take it. All of you. All right, not too shabby. New type of food. Store all my XP. What else did we get? Quest reward-wise. Monster Hunter, the Wilden stuff. Yeah, one of each. Sweet. And then, if I kill enough of them, I'll get a Wilden Tribute. Sweet. All right, cool. That's all quests completed then? Yeah, I think so. All right, so let's look at source condenser, right? So that's a thing we're definitely going to want to look at doing. So we need a fluid containment jar, which easy peasy, done. And that's from the Starbuckle Mania mod. And then we just need a source relay, which looks like we're pretty close to being able to make. Because all we need is you, and then you, and then you. Now we should probably read about how this thing works. So that's from the Starbuckle. We need a source condenser. So is there a whole chapter for Starbuckle Mania, or is there something? Source condenser. Here we go. Condense the source from jars into a stable fluid. Will automatically output to tanks below if it possible. Okay, so I assume then what I want to make is a tank. And this will allow me to get liquefied source. So if I snag you... Mr. Full Source Jar. Look how much stuff we get. It's awesome. And then it's going to be you. And then it's going to be you. Ooh, look how fancy. Oh, hello. It automatically vacuums it up. Sweet. So it looks like this thing holds 10 buckets of source, if you're looking at the math with me the right way. Right? So that's pretty cool. That was easy. and then a bucket of liquefied source. Ta-da! And what can we do with you? We can use that to get fluid source links, which will, it looks like, burn fuel and produce source. It's kind of cool. So we'll get force-infused biodiesel. We'll get 3,400 source. All right, nice. Cool. That's just the liquefied source bucket, though. Liquefied source itself can also be used to make quantum fluid. It can decondentrate, apparently. It can fluid mix with biodiesel to make fuel, which is why we need it, because we need to go to the moon, and that's going to need fuel. And then it can also break down into the different liquid elements. So 4 millibuckets, so it like breaks down 1, 1, 1, 1. Cool. And then those dudes can be crystallized in that crystallizer I already have to make more of those shards. That's cool. And you'll give me 900 source from 1,000, right? So obviously a net loss there. That wouldn't make any sense to let you do more. And then there's some other things you can do with it later, apparently. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. So I'm going to snag you. Let's quest complete this dude. Bing, bang. 1, 2. Snag these 2. And fill this guy up with a little bit more source, right? And we'll be right back. You know what? It occurs to me it's probably wrapping up point. So let's wrap up here, come back next time, and get moving with this stuff. Sound cool? So for now, Del20 sign off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.